we see AI generated music, AI generated scripts. Any thoughts on that, on the rise of AI generated content?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. As a creative person, I feel like some of those technologies can undermine your creativity and what you bring to the table as a human being. But at the same time, I can see how that can enhance and enrich storytelling as well. So it depends the context that we are talking about. If we are telling an entire story which could be told by a human, then I would question that approach. But if you're trying to enhance a human-based storytelling with some, aspects of I completely get it. For example, if you want to tell a story about, Renaissance Italy, obviously, for you to put together that kind of production, it's going to take millions of dollars, right? But with the help of generative AI, you can create that content and ensure that it fits well with your overall story rather than that being a story itself. So it really varies on what you're trying to achieve. I think the AI assistance aspect is really important, creative world as well, where, you had assistance from different tools and technologies for decades now, right? Back in the day, people would sketch and then they would create animations. So they would create thousands of artwork and then put it together to create the animative sequence. But when computers came around, that changed. So I feel like this is the next phase of evolution when it comes to creativity. And that's how I look at it. If you spend time in this industry, people are obviously very intrigued by the output, right? What does the
Mhm.
final product look like, whether it's a film, music video, you name it, or animation film. But people are equally important in the behind the scene part of it. So they're really keen to learn how this story came together. What was the origin of this story? How did the actors go through the process of execution? How did the director, move the set pieces? I think it's equally important for audience to understand behind the scene. And I feel like that human element is extremely important, and the adversity that humans go through to tell stories is equally important to our audience. So as much as I would think that the end product has to be good, people are also very keen to learn behind the scene. And that collective thought process leads to people, realizing that this is a good product or this is a good story.